Hello there guys, welcome back to my channel, Corey Dawson, and today I have got a rant about the Kilmarnock against Dundee United game, which is happening at 3 o'clock today. So today I'm going to be predicting the score that I think that will be. So first we're going to look a bit at the stats. So starting off with Kilmarnock, I think they're like 6th in the league. And they got a draw against Celtic, so that'll be something that we'll be looking at, like how they played in that game, and we are going to take that in from that game that they put on against Celtic and see what we did wrong. So Kilmarnock have been playing really well in their last couple games. Dundee United as well have been pretty well this season. Drawn 1, lost 2, won 2. I think we're 4th in the league, joint 4th with Celtic, or you can say joint 3rd. And so it's been a really close season up to now. And I think Rangers are top of the league by, I think it's like 2-3 points maybe, between Hibs and Rangers. So that's a really interesting top 2, because I never put Hibs up there. I thought they'd be a bit lower down. But I knew that they'd come in like top 4, but they're like contending for the league here. So now more on to Dundee United. As you know, well maybe you don't know, Dundee United were playing against Sheffield United on Tuesday night. We played the first 45 minutes and then it got called off. It was 1-0 Sheffield United at the break, so they got the win. And so it was just a friendly, and apparently Shankland was on as well. So that's kind of good for him. So hopefully he'll be on today for the Kilmarnock game. So now I'm going to tell you what I think the team will be for today. So I'm going to go for a 4-4-2. I know a lot of you guys will be like, oh, but you've been doing a 3-5-2 lately. You've been doing 3-4-3. You've been doing loads of different formations. But I think we're going for a 4-4-2 today. So I'm just going to tell you my lineup prediction. So starting off in goal, obviously Benjamin Siegrist, who played really well in the Celtic game last week. And I think he got man of the match that game, which is really good for him. He kept us in that game big time, and it's just really good. I know I gave him a hard time in the last couple of rants, but yeah, he played really well against Celtic the other day, and he deserved that man of the match for the saves he made. I'm surprised there wasn't 3-4-0 Celtic. But now we're going to move on to the back 4 that I've put. So the back 4 that I've went for, at right back I have went for Lewis Nielsen, who has had a really good start to the season. 17 years of age, and he's doing really well right now. So I am going to start him at right back, especially Liam Smith out injured, so he gets an opportunity to get a feel for the team and how they go. And now we're moving on to the 2 centre backs, which I've put. I have put Mark Reynolds and Edwards at the back. Edwards hasn't really had a proper start to the season. I think Mark Connolly is going to get a break. He deserves it after all the hard work he's put in. But Edwards deserves a little chance. And at left back, obviously, Jamie Robson. Now, him against Celtic the other day was an amazing choice from Mickey Mellon. He was driving at the defence like mad. He was crossing the balls in. He was doing everything right. Defensively, amazing. And the United defence hasn't been good for a couple of years, but now it's getting way better, and that's what you need in a team. You need them to keep driving but getting back as well. And now for the 4 in midfield. At left mid, I have went for Bolton. Now, Bolton has played really well, and I know he's not a left mid, but I've just decided to put him there. Especially if you're wanting to fit the 3 that I've put on as well. So at left mid I have put Bolton, and now moving on to centre mid. Well, the 2 centre mids that I've got are Ian Harkes and Callum Butcher. Now they 2 are a dynamic duo. They could drive all day at you and at your defence, so just shatter them and that'll be it. Released, bang, goal. But yeah, I've decided to put them there because in the Celtic game they played really, really well. They just kept driving, they kept getting tackles in, they kept doing all that, and I think they deserve a spot in the team. And if Mickey Mellon doesn't do it, there must be a reason. But now moving on to right mid, which I have put Paul McMillan. I think he should start today because he's been out injured for quite a while now with a hernia in his stomach, so that's really bad for him. But he's back ready to play again, which is amazing. And yeah, now the strike force that I've put on, two up front. And remember, this probably won't happen. This is just my prediction for the team. And up front, I have went for Logan Chalmers on the left, and on the right, I have put Shankland. Now, Shankland's back from injury. He was out injured for like a month, and again, broken ankle, and he'd usually be out for quite a while with that. But he's back playing again, which is amazing news. The Premiership won't be ready for what he could produce. And yeah, so Logan Chalmers, the reason I picked him instead of Nicky Clark is because Nicky Clark didn't do well in the Celtic game. He didn't do much. And yeah, it's just really sad because he's a really good player, but he's just not been shown it lately without Shankland there. But I've put Nicky Clark on the bench, definitely, if he's not injured or ill or something. I've put him on the bench. But yeah, now on to the score prediction. The final score, in my opinion, is going to be Kilmarnock 1, Dundee United 3. Now, the reason being is because with Shankland back, we'll probably break them down quite easily. But you never know, Killie are a hard team, but we'll probably manage to break them down if Shankland's on his game, and if he's even playing. If Shankland's not on, I'm going to say 1-0. But yeah, so the reason being for the 3-1 United is because if Shankland's back and Logan Chalmers is there, Logan Chalmers is quite a quick player. He could break defences down really easily, and Shankland will bury them like that. No second chance, he'll just bury it. And Kelly will manage to break us down, I think. But probably in the last few minutes, like I think it'll be like 3-0 and then they'll score. But yeah, so my goal scorers for today are Shankland. I'll get 2 if he's on. I need to add that. So 2 if he's on. And the next goal will be from Ian Harkes. Ian Harkes just looks hungry for goals. He just looks like ready. And yeah, so that's my prediction for this game. And bye for now.